really do need to keep going with the story. What was the last thing I had to do in this?
It's getting late. Where to now?
Shortcut key games. Yes.
Oh, you must be Oleg's guests. Welcome to the Gerda Grand Hotel.
Isn't there one upside too? Isn't there also one in Mondstadt?
Yep. You've probably seen that stylish Gerda Hotel above ground, right?
Not the most pleasant memories of that place.
He defeated it.
That's the above ground branch of the Grand Hotel. A few hundred years ago, one ancestor of the Gerda family was ambitious and sought to build something big from nothing. He eventually realized his dream and opened a hotel branch in the most expensive area on the surface.
We're getting an entire history.
People with big dreams have big determination.
Oleg wants me to take good care of y'all. Here's the key. You'll be staying in our most spacious guest room.
After our last government-sanctioned stay in a hotel, I'm not entirely.
What do you think? Should we go ahead and call it a day? Or walk around a bit more first? Time to rest again. I hope there aren't any surprises this time. That
Maybe
Oleg,
both.
he seems sincere. What do you guys think? Happy now? She's even starting to sound like you.
It has nothing to do with me. But if you ask for my opinion, it's better to be safe than sorry.
Always,
Indeed, Damo.
always listen to the opinion of driving.
God dang it, I forgot that existed.
Fine. We'll keep our guards up. Our last hotel experience was eventful, to say the least.
One of us should keep watch tonight.
Keep watch? Are we space cowboys now? I guess this is the cosmic Wild West. Anyone else sleepy?
Who should we have take the first night walk?
Well, March seems very sleepy.
No, I don't. Besides, I've never pulled an all-nighter before. Do you know how bad it is for your skin?
I'll keep watch.
Sorry, don't trust you at all.
Branya, did you finish talking to Oleg? Hope he didn't make things difficult for you.
Why are we suddenly friendly with the person who tried to arrest us?
Not really. Though it wasn't the friendliest conversation. We didn't see eye to eye on everything.
Wow, I wonder why.
I've come to know a great deal in a short time. Doubt I'll be able to fall asleep tonight.
I doubt I'll be able to sleep either. Not that I don't trust you. It's just, you're a Silvermane guard officer in the underground. There might be people looking to harm you.
I definitely want a good. Oh,
Enemy though she may be, we are good.
are we? I mean, terrorize the room service.
We are chaotic good.
Should we be chaotic neutral?
We are chaotic good. We are meant
Wouldn't
to
be
be
surprised
paranoid.
if there are. The Silvermane guards have a lot to make amends for down here. If someone had made a stand in the outset and explained the consequences to Madame Cocolia, forget it. Meaningless to talk about it now. You don't need to worry about me. Oleg guaranteed that I wouldn't be harmed. He seemed like a man of his word. Go and rest.
When did I ever sit in the back of a hover taxi? You are the embodiment of impartiality. Clearly. You are the bane of students' existence here.
Yep.
Oh, I haven't tried out the bed yet.
Very springy.
Is this even tea?
I don't know.
I know, but... It's better to make... Coming up with original content is always a headache. It's better to make it a multiple choice question.
Hmm.
May I suggest you buy some memory foam pillows, velvet quilts? Who is Heisenberg?
Character of Breaking Bad.
Friendly neighborhood neighbor. I regret everything. We're done.
I lost her. My wish. Your so-called plan. What is the point of it all? Silence! She is my daughter. My only... You soulless thing. How could you begin to fathom? You will never understand. Never! A new world.
That voice again. Such a strange dream. May as well go for a walk if I can't sleep.
Who goes there? Show yourself. Oh, it's you. Don't sneak up behind me next time. Lucky for you, I wasn't armed. No sleep for you either, huh? I understand. The more that weighs on your mind, the more your fears become dreamscapes. Actually, seeing as there's no one around, can I ask you some things? This Stellaron you speak of, if you were to find it, how sure are you that you could stop the eternal freeze?
You better ask Dan Heng.
Is he your leader? I feel he possesses a great stillness of mind in everything he does. You know,
Never do yourself.
it was difficult
Lee.
for me to
Pass off
believe
that.
you. Some of the words you use are too alien for those that have lived their entire life in Belobog. As far as I was concerned, Madame Cocolia's order to arrest you sounded reasonable. But why didn't she issue it straight away? She must have realized something about you. Something I haven't yet been able to perceive for myself. It bothers me. What must have transpired to cause her such a drastic change? Still, orders are orders. It's not for soldiers to question their superiors. I don't need you to remind me. And I didn't have every confidence that I was doing the right thing. But the sense of duty to carry out an order is bound to prevail with me. In the past, overworld soldiers on the front line would lose their lives in droves. And yet, the Fragmentum's advance would remain unaffected. Nevertheless, that was her reason for deploying all the Silvermane guards to the front line. The transport line for supplies in Geomarrow remained open, but the passage between the surface and the underground ceased. I approved of that decision. I never thought that the underworld would sink into such ruin without the Silvermane guards. Perhaps Mother was wrong. But how can I change her mind? I've tried, but she won't listen. I don't know how to get through to her. Help me change the mind of the Madam Guardian? Not easy. Nobody knows that better than I do.
You don't have to change her mind. You just gotta oust her from the seat.
The more I think about it, the more disoriented I get, which in turn makes me think about it even more. I just want a better life for the people of Belobog. Maybe you're right. Or not. Right now, I just need more time to think. Walk with me. Let's forget our problems for a while.
Aren't we supposed to stand on guard? Isn't leaving our post, like, not good?
It's fine.
I can't remember the last time I went for a walk like this. I never thought I'd take one through such a strange place, with someone I'd only just gotten to know.
Oh, that's true.
It's so quiet here. I'm not used to it. Quieter things are around you, the louder the... I'm surprised the vagrants in the Great Mine go after the mining teams. They must be desperate. Still, whatever their situation, a crime is a crime. How is the law supposed to find a balance between justice and compassion in the face of such complexity?
How much longer can you last with your current supplies?
Is that Zila? Let's go take a look.
I know. I'll go to Rivet Town and bring them back for you.
It's too dangerous to go alone. Get Oleg to send someone with you.
The rest of Wildfire has barely gotten any sleep the last few days. They should rest. They'd only be holding their eyelids open and slowing me down. Besides, didn't you say some of the miners were gravely injured? Lives are on the line. Aren't you supposed to be sleeping? What are you doing out here?
What about you?
Up to no good, perhaps?
We're just having a walk. Neither of us could sleep. You can rescind your baseless accusations.
Walk somewhere else, then.
Easy, Zila. Maybe they can help.
Yeah.
'Cause we're not helping y'all.
I'm
That
grateful.
attitude.
Here's the situation. The clinic is packed full of people injured in the mines incident. Since you helped us resolve things, Zila and I have been busy caring for them. As you know, the underground is lacking resources to begin with. Add on the sudden nature of the incident, and it's no surprise that the clinic is almost out of medical supplies. We need to acquire more. Somehow.
The situation in other towns is even worse than ours. As the Fragmentum spreads underground, more monsters go roaming around, causing trouble for all the towns. That means more vagrants in the mines. The town's resources have been swallowed up by the Fragmentum. To get anything now, people have to risk their lives.
Easy now, Zila. Anger isn't good for one's health. Zila and I actually aren't from here. We both come from an industrial town to the north. A few years ago, the Fragmentum began to seep into the town center. I used to manage an orphanage and clinic there. But after the Fragmentum corroded the area, I had no choice but to move here to Boulder Town. After all, I have to survive myself if I want to save more people.
Go to a corroded town to collect some useful resources? I'm in. You want to come as well? But you look quite tired.
Hold
No,
up.
That's just our eyes.
I never said you
We
could
have
join
raccoon
us.
eyes.
People's lives are at stake. Why wouldn't you want another person to help? Besides, I have some experience with the Fragmentums. I'm sure I will be of use.
Well, just don't slow me down.
Zila's lack of outright rejection means she approves of you.
Tsundere.
With you all accompanying her, my mind will be more at ease. Come, let me give you a list of materials we need.
Alright.
The place you're going to is called Rivet Town.
What kind of
Follow the path through the mountains to
People?
the north for a bit, and you'll arrive there.
a retrieval mission?
Let me think. I'm almost out of metal plates and bandages used for immobilizing broken bones. There's a market in the center of Rivet Town. Residents left behind piles of materials there when they evacuated. Please look for some there. Oh, also rubbing alcohol. I kept a bunch at the orphanage, since the kids often got into tussles. I didn't bring it with me when I left. Oh, I hope it's still intact. Lastly, painkillers. There should be a bunch stored in the old lab. Hopefully they haven't been destroyed by monsters. These should be enough to get by for a bit longer. Be careful, don't push yourselves too hard.
Metal plates and bandages, rubbing alcohol, and painkillers. Got it. Piece of cake. Let's go. If we leave now, we can still make it back before sundown. When it comes to helping injured people groaning in pain, the sooner the better.
if we hadn't happened to be passing by, were you really planning on going into the Fragmentum alone?
Of course. What's all the fuss about? I've done that loads of times.
So reckless. According to the rules of the Silvermane Guards, any expedition into the Fragmentum must have a squad of at least 4 members,
Screw
as
the
well as
rules.
a communications officer.
I don't think we have any regulations
Exactly.
for Silvermane
A
guards
rule of the
down
Silvermane
here.
Guards. Don't apply your rules to us.
There are no rules in survival.
Stop them.
We're here. This is Rivet Town.
That's a lot.
Everything looks familiar. Let's go. And watch your step. We haven't been here in a long time. There are probably some monsters around. We can't see anything here. Let's find higher ground.
This looks like a ghost town.
It basically is.
So where's all this fragmentum?
That is.
That looks like Originium. Originite Prime?
Way over there.
Whatever the frick it is.
See that
Looks
house
like
on the
rock
hill?
cancer from Fortnite.
That's Natasha's
Exactly.
old orphanage.
Dude, that is the most mansion-like orphanage I've ever seen.
After Oleg found me, he sent me there. I spent over half my childhood in that place. Natasha said that the house was donated by some rich businessman. Whatever his business may have been, he must have been a good person. I miss those carefree days as a kid.
Huh.
What? Nothing to say?
No, it's just... this place seems familiar somehow. Never mind.
Weirdo. Look down there. See the mess that remains of those old stalls? That's Rivet Town's market. The supplies Natasha wants are probably there. Let's keep moving. Watch out for monsters. Careful! Enemies ahead.
Scared yet? Huh? Turn it up! Tough luck running into me! You couldn't have done it without me.
Restaurant?
The most famous restaurant in town. Natasha would bring the kids who behaved well here for a special meal.
So, did she ever bring you?
Of course not.
Do I seem like I was a goody two-shoes?
I need to stop cutting these people off of this.
I really do.
Ow!
This song's for you.
Keep up! Told you I could fight. Who invited you?
Pretty good crowd today.
Let's rock!
What the frick is the glowy?
Stars will always
I can
remember
use a
us.
technique.
Oh yeah, I can heal.
Keep at it.
Not a lot.
Well, that should be expected.
Oh! Treasure chest.
The facilities here seem to be in pretty good shape. Not like those of a place that has been abandoned for years.
Now that you mention it, it does seem a little... Could people still be living here? Impossible.
That's a flag if I've ever heard one.
Not gonna take it.
There's a bunch of crates.
That might have been important.
Scared yet?
Huh? This song's for you.
Turn it up!
Let's make it quick.
Yeah.
manners, huh?
No manners.
None at all.
Keep up! Told you I could bite.
This is our
I
chance.
shouldn't I?
Who will it be? Pretty good crowd today.
Turn it up!
This is our chance.
See, this is why I need first.
Heal again.
Keep at it.
And then the purple crystal. All of that was for naught because you have the waypoint.
I realized that too. Chloe console will probably be important. Winkly, winkly.
Darn. How could they all be empty? Now even the monsters are gathering supplies?
The monsters of the Fragmentum don't need any materials we humans use. And if they did take anything, this place would look much messier.
So there really are people living here.
You mean that someone else got here and took everything before us?
Or that.
It's just a guess, but there are also some footprints on the ground here.
The scent of dirt is still fresh. They can't have come too long before us.
Think there's a wild Koski running around Rivet Town?
Well, I know the answer.
Let's go then. We need to find something, even if we have to search every corner of this market.
These are really stale. Well, not really.
Got-
I forgot this one.
Puzzles in this game are very easy. And mostly just accidentally get into it without realizing. What's that?
Well, it's not a puzzle. Whoops, we are out of this.
Eric? Hey, Brat! How could you come here by yourself? Oh, don't you know how dangerous this place is?
Zila! You aren't the boss of me. I can go wherever I want. It's none of your beeswax.
His mouth is not moving.
Yeah.
You took the materials and hid them all here. Not bad, kid. But if we didn't take care of those monsters, what were you planning to do? Just stay here, shaking in your boots?
Who asked you to do anything? I was just about to escape. I didn't need your help at all.
Mouth is really.
He's just a puppet.
Still stubborn, huh? Then tell me, how exactly were you gonna get those big metal plates out of here past those monsters?
There's always a way.
Don't be so polite to him. Everyone in the underworld knows this brat is a no-good thief. If I remember correctly, even the clothes you're wearing came off another kid's back.
About that.
Tell us, what do you even want metal plates and gauze bandages for? We need them to save people.
200.
What?
200 shield.
Are you kidding me? You want to negotiate?
Not much, but I didn't bring my coin purse.
You're actually planning to give this little crook money? I'm telling you, this is his same old trick.
No! Not this time. I really need money. My daddy.
Pretending to use your dad again as an excuse. If he knew about this, you'd be in
Is
big
it just me or is she
trouble.
very unnecessarily harsh to everybody?
We don't know what she's been through.
No!
Zila, that's enough. It's Eric, right? Here. You can have this.
What? What's this?
This is a medal given to me by the architects. See that blue stone in the middle? That's a geomerald crystal of the highest purity. You need money for your family, right? Take this and show it to a knowledgeable buyer, and they'll instantly know how valuable it is.
And then try to rip you off.
He just needs 200 shield.
Thank you.
But you'll have to promise me one thing. You'll never steal other people's things again. Promise?
I promise. I'll never steal things again.
Then it's a deal. If you go back on your promise, I'm going to bring my Silvermane guards with me and catch you myself. Here, take the medal and go back to the town. I already took care of any threat on the way. You'll be safe.
Thank you. Whoever you are, you guys can take all of these things.
Good cop, bad cop.
You guys need to be careful too. There seems to be something real scary in that house up on the hill. Oh, right. The road across from the market is blocked. If you want to go further, you'll have to go to the shopping street.
Got it. Thanks for the tip.
I feel like this was
That
meant to be some
object
kind of
was pretty important to
demonstration
you,
that being kind
right?
is always better than this.
Are you sure you're okay just giving it to Eric like that?
Was it
If
that
it will
important?
make him change his ways, it's more than worth it.
What if he doesn't?
From a young age, my mother taught me to be forgiving and to preserve the goodwill in people's hearts. Even if I am but a small glimmer of light in this world, I must try my best to shine brightly for others. I must
Rousseau.
give him a chance, Zila, because other people can't.
I don't really get what you just said. Anyway, we should get moving. Eric said that we need to take the shopping street to go any further. I think I still remember where it is. This way.
Looks good.
This is the street, all right. The orphanage should be at the end.
These shops and signs, why do I feel like I've seen them before? But when?
God dang it!
Oh, you got an achievement.
I don't think I'm very proud of it.
No manners, huh? Keep up! Told you I could fight.
Shield.
Here!
Let's go.
Who invited you? Who will it be? Let's rock. My turn.
Let's make it quick. Yeah!
No manners, huh?
This song's for you.
You can't run!
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Of the story.
The entrance to the orphanage is up this way. I wonder what the old place is like now.
Nice.
Turn it up! Tough luck running into me!
This is our chance.
Who invited you? Huh?
You are in trouble.
Keep up! right. Phew! Try that again.
Oh, let's see. Time for
Let's rock. You couldn't have done it without me.
Keep at it.
I hope there's
Looks
not
good.
a boss fight. Very.
You know, at worst you just die.
There are a lot of wind.
There you go.
Almost there. I didn't expect this place to be so well preserved. You know, we made it! It's been so
Why
long,
are there still light?
but this place hasn't changed one bit. It looks like there's a lot of stuff piled outside. Let's go see if there's any rubbing alcohol for Nat.
I think the biggest tragedy of this place is cannot go on the slide.
These crates have been sitting here for many years, right? Even if they have materials in them, are you sure they are still usable?
What choice
Do
do
you
you
think
have?
undergrounders care about expiration dates? Even having any supplies is a miracle in itself. No. No. Empty. How are they all
Weird.
empty? Who could have...
Careful! Enemy behind you!
I've only seen this kind of monster before in the restricted zone.
I don't care how big you are. You dare sneak up on us from behind. This is it for you, pal!
Move carefully.
Wow, let's just switch to dog food. Although Asta would have broken the shield faster.
Tough luck running into me! Here!
Pretty good crowd today.
Let's rock!
That's the illusion.
What illusion? Oh, the illusion!
Phew!
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant.
Probably could have taken my turn
The
first.
sanctuary is but a vision.
Let's go.
You
God
can't
dang
run!
it.
This song's for you.
Here!
Oh, we're so dying.
He said frosted twice.
Time for the main event.
Let's rock!
That's how you look when you're hiking.
Phew!
Thanks, dude.
Are we there yet?
Rules are made to be broken.
I'm physically weak. So are you.
I don't look like that.
Fighting is meaningless.
My turn! Here!
Use the illusion.
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision.
I'm so used to being stingy
Let's
that
make it
I don't
quick.
use- that I forget that I have the option to use my Alright, we made it before Serval died!
That was it?
Yeah, so easy.
Nah, I could have taken it on by myself.
I believe you.
But still, fighting alongside you two was pretty fun. Should be all clear now. Let's poke around. The kids at the orphanage were always getting into scraps when we played out here. If I remember it right, there ought to be some supplies for our cuts and bruises stored in that corner there. I just hope the monster didn't get to them.
It wasn't my imagination.
Huh? What are you talking about?
This building? This playground equipment? I've seen it all before.
What? Come on. The overground and underground have been sealed off from each other for over 10 years. It would have been used if a Silvermane guard had come down here, let alone an overworld princess. Wait, unless before that.
Yes, it's a possibility. That would explain why my memory of it is so blurry. Come on. I need to look around a bit more before I can be sure.
Alright.
You should probably heal.
Nope, that was the first order.
Apparently Serval looks like a rock star in one half and a knight on the other.
I found this. Here, take it.
What is this? A brooch?
Natasha would often teach us how to make different handicrafts. This must be some kid's masterpiece.
From
And
the
why
way she
give it to me?
talks, sounds like it's her own.
I know, right?
You gave your medal to that kid Eric. This thing might not be as valuable, but it's at least a replacement of sorts.
But didn't someone work hard to make this? I can't just take it from here.
You sure are prissy, huh? Just take
I'm
it.
starting to feel like a third wheel.
You are. Yeah. Look at Serval from one side.
Are? I can kind of see what you mean now. That's still gotta be one of the most frilly night owls.
Yeah. I mean, you look at Bronya.
I know. But Bronya's like a legit princess.
No, you can't go up there.
What? Why not?
There's too much rock cancer in the way.
We've looked everywhere but here. I hope my memory is right. It's... Ah! Yes! We found it! Great! And it's barely damaged. Nat wouldn't have expected her old supplies from years ago to have stayed in such good condition.
You should still check the expiration date for things like rubbing alcohol. If it's expired, it won't be effective.
True. Let me check a few bottles. Huh? What's this?
This is something from when I was a child.
When you were a
You
child?
think Seal and Bronya are
Are you
different?
sure?
I don't know.
Like, you would think that Seal would have known Bronya was at the orphanage.
Yes. I remember now.
I assume Bronya was from.
I used to live here. Before the architects took me away, before Madame Cocolia adopted me,
Undergrounder,
I used to live here.
Overworlder. You're all just Belabagians.
undergrounder.
You're... an undergrounder? Wait a minute. You're saying that Cocolia, the Supreme Guardian, adopted you? Then...
Yes. I'm the successor chosen by the architects. In the future, I will become the guardian who leads Belobog.
Yeah, we already knew that.
Why? Why didn't I remember this until now? My childhood memories are so blurry.
Pampering.
No. Mother would never do that to me. There's no way she would. The architects said that the guardian successor is selected from among all people in Belobog. The selection process can take anywhere from a few years to a few decades. During that time, all children of the appropriate age in both the overworld and the underworld will be tested. In the end, only one child deemed as worthy will be chosen. I must have been chosen from among the children here and then taken to the surface.
the kids at the orphanage are always coming and going. I never thought that there would have been a future Supreme Guardian among us. Does Nat know about this? Could she have been keeping it a secret?
I don't think she knows. The selection of the successor is done with utmost secrecy. And the child chosen must completely say goodbye to their past. And thus, I became the daughter of Madame Cocolia. My only identity is that of Guardian Successor. But I'm not good enough. Every day I see Silvermane guards sacrifice their lives in the Fragmentum, but I've never had the resolve to try to change Mother's mind. The underworld has been struggling, but I never tried to help. I didn't even know that it was my own home that had fallen into such a dire state. In the end, I haven't been able to guard anything. How could they have thought that I was worthy to be the successor?
Hey, at least you're better than Jace from
are you
Arcane.
done?
Huh?
Wow. Ugh, so annoying.
What?
What? You thought I should feel sorry for you after your little speech? You can hide in your palace while you fuss over your overworld problems. And on the front line, it's not even you who's putting their life in danger. But in the underworld, what do we worry about? If we'll have food for our next meal, or survive to the next week. Even if I am but a small glimmer of light in this world, I must try my best
Get
to
that
shine
sad
brightly
face.
for others. Didn't you say that?
I'm ruined by
If you really
Cursor
want to protect
Key.
everyone, what are you standing here crying for? Get to it!
Really feeling like a third wheel here. And
That's
I just
because
like,
you are.
should I just like subtly back away?
Yes, you should.
You're right. You're right. Self-pity doesn't help solve anything. Thank you, Sela. Usually when I feel sorry for myself, I am met with gentle consolation. Never has anyone dared to be tough and make me snap out of it.
I'm no good at consoling, but I can hit you on the head a few times. No
Yeah,
problem.
just get married already.
I can tell that you have a big burden to carry. Why do you force yourself to?
As the successor to the Guardian of Belobog, I must always be vigilant of my behavior and thoughts.
Yeah, Lady Branya. Miss Future Supreme Guardian comes
What's
from the
the
same
last thing on the
orphanage
list?
as me.
Painkillers.
Who thought it would be a good
I'm
idea to
gonna go
put
look for
us
some
together,
painkillers.
huh?
Just gonna leave you two to enjoy yourself.
You know, maybe fight a few monsters along the way.
Yeah.
How about I show you around the orphanage a bit more? Unlike you, my
Yeah,
memories from when
yeah.
I was little are crystal clear.
Go have fun on your date. I'm gonna go find some painkillers.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll indulge in old memories with you for a while.
The kiss, roll credits.
Oh, there we go. We finally left.
I should let those two
That's
be
long
alone
enough.
for a bit. The only thing left to find is painkillers. I'll see if there's any nearby.
Yeah.
We
Leave
have,
them alone.
have the ultimate healing.
It's here. I found it. Thank you, Perkins.
It's something
Don't
better
mention
than
it, Clara.
painkillers.
It's
One look at her and all your pain goes away.
Suzerain.
Warning. Warning. Danger detected.
I'm a goner.
Yeah.
Protect Clara. Initiating active defense mode.
Perkins, don't! Stop! I've seen this person before. She's not bad, right?
Command received. Danger removed. Deactivating active defense mode.
This place is dangerous. You should leave. Oh, I came here for these painkillers too. There are a lot of people hurt at the Vagrant camp. I guess the miners are no different? If everyone could just get along, things would be easier. Here you are. I hope the medicine is of help to you. Mr. Svarog, he's my family. I met Mr. Svarog when I was real little. He took me in and took care of me. I'm really sorry about what happened back in the Great Mine. Mr. Svarog doesn't trust any humans besides me, especially everyone from Wildfire. He heard that the miners and vagrants had begun to engage in a large-scale conflict. He wanted to stop everyone from getting hurt fighting over the mines. Wildfire wants everyone to leave the underground. But Mr. Svarog wants everyone to stay here. According to his calculations, the overground is already unsafe. Yes. At least according to Mr. Svarog's calculations. He says that his responsibility is preservation.
Well, now we know his
To do that,
path.
he must make decisions that best protect humanity. I know that Wildfire wants to talk to Mr. Svarog, but no matter how many times you talk to him, Mr. Svarog won't change his mind. So please trust me. I'll try to persuade Mr. Svarog. Hopefully one day he'll finally listen.
Clara, what are you doing here?
You're Miss Seela from Wildfire. I came here to...
Why are you helping the vagrants look for medicine? If they're so great, how could they make a little girl go around running errands for them?
No, it's not like that. I wasn't made to do anything. It's just that the living
Truly.
conditions for the vagrants aren't great. There's
So
not
this
even a
whole crisis
clinic in their
brand?
camp.
Yeah.
So I wanted to help them out. Also, not all of them are bad people. Everyone just wants to survive.
Children are unconditionally good.
He's a terrorist.
Good.
Miss Seela, did this medicine belong to Miss Natasha? Then, can you give me some? The vagrant's injuries are quite serious.
I see. Let's split these painkillers then.
Really? We don't need to ask Miss Natasha first?
If I know Nat, she won't mind. Although, this will make it more difficult for us. She'll understand. She always does.
Great. Thank you, Miss Seela.
Are you leaving? This old town is too dangerous. We'll accompany you part of the way.
It's fine. I have Perkins for company. And I have some more things I need to look for here first.
Understood. Be careful, though.
Past will return as an avalanche. How fitting.
Metal plates and bandages, rubbing alcohol, painkillers. Great, that's everything. Let's go report to Natasha in Boulder Town. It won't take long to get back.
I heard that.
There's inspiration in every glance and every breeze.
Nat, we're back.
That's our Seela. Nothing if not punctual.
Punctual.
So, did you find any usable supplies?
I mean, Fila does like a type of person I'm supposed to ask questions.
That's puncture.
Same. I bet she and Donhung would get along, just spearing everything.
Especially if it's a certain Sam Polkowski.
Yeah.
Oh, let me see. Metal plates, gauze bandages, painkillers, rubbing alcohol. Ah, perfect. That's everything I needed. Huh. It's just, there are less painkillers than I'd expected. Did someone break into the storage room?
Technically.
Clara? Huh. If she was there too, then I understand. She wants to look after the injured vagrants, right? Clara's always been a kind-hearted girl. I think you made the right decision. Still, it means I'm going to have to draw up a detailed dosage plan.
Hey, don't worry. I'll help you.
No need. I'll handle the clinic. I assume
think
you three
Seal's
have more
capable of
important
doing
things to be getting on
administrative
with, right? Oleg will be
Yeah.
waiting, not to mention
You
your
know.
2 companions.
Stab first, ask questions later.
So you guys aren't that close after all? I thought you were sworn friends.
We technically only met like a week. At most.
We
You're
almost got our
adorable,
first kiss
Bronya.
stolen by one of them.
She was obviously
Not
joking.
again.
I bet old Oleg wants to talk about Svarog. We should get going. Sorry, Nat. We'll have to leave the wounded to you.
Oh, no worries. I hope things go smoothly.
Healer!
About time.
Woo!
Huh? Tired already?
Eddie.
Aren't you? We didn't get any rest last night.
You're gonna have to step it up, you know? My record is 6 days, no shut-eye.
You would
That's
fit
not
in at the
good.
college.
That is not good.
You would fit in university.
Yes! Healer!
Healer. Healer.
We're immediately integrating the healer. Sasha do?
He heals.
That's true. Passion. Oh, it's based.
Go pull on the banner for a bit. Get some more of these.
Part of the battle immediately regenerates 6 energy for.
I mean, could.
Taking a break from your regularly scheduled story. Cool.
Pull.
I can get Grandpa!
What are you gonna do if you actually get him?
Scream! Duh!
Someone else who had to build up and integrate.
Papa! Oh, hey!
Oh, nice.
Don't have to. Ask. Hamper. Horus. Defense.
Fence.
Wow!
Horus.
Hidden Shadow. Geisha.
Oh, you got him.
Not Grandpa!
He is a really strong shield. After you build him up, though.
But he's not Grandpa!
He's apparently a carry,
Better than nothing, I guess.
you guess. I mean, I feel the same way, but...
I really wanted Grandpa!
Alright, well, moving on.
Dun, 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 dun.
I want to listen to that.
Yeah.
One shoe goes higher than the other.
Yeah.
Whereas the other one just folded down.
Maybe. We're gonna stick with March for now.
Yeah.
Alright. Or should we?
Tenured.
Hey, they're finally back! That's nothing. The unannounced disappearance record holder is right here.
Non-hung.
And that's something to be proud of?
Hung just seems so done with March.
Yep.
It's good to have everyone back together. Let me get straight to it. Regarding the Stellaron and your predicament in the overworld, your friends have gone over both with me again.
His mouth isn't moving.
The last time I saw Cocolia, she
Do
was
any of their mouths
a lady.
Yeah.
I never
playable
thought that after
characters.
becoming the Guardian.
God. So the NPCs just.
All I can say is that I sympathize with your situation. Rest easy. Wildfire won't go behind your back on this. Your plan sounds a bit like the ravings of a drunken miner, but at least you're offering a road forwards. We Underworlders haven't had a road to anywhere for a long time now, and you can see how things have become. I'm willing to give you guys a shot.
Even if we are drunk.
Don't worry, Mr. Oleg. We'll make sure you don't regret it.
Ravings of a drunken miner is a little harsh.
Their mouths move.
Maybe it is. But I think we need to set our sights on something a bit more realistic. You guys want to know the whereabouts of the Stellaron. Wildfire wants to remove the restrictions on the underworld. In other words, Svarog is the target of both our efforts. If we can't deal with the boss, we can't deal with anything.
Let's go take him down!
He wouldn't understand. You're forgetting he's a robot. It'd be faster to smash him to scrap metal.
What I say about the stabbing?
Yeah.
We should make preparations for both approaches. Of course, it's better to settle matters through peaceful means, but if the situation changes, we must be prepared for armed conflict at a moment's notice. Wildfire has tried many times to make contact with Svarog, without success. He has no intention of engaging with us. At our current strength, it would be incredibly dangerous to use force. Svarog's robots don't fear sacrifice, and I don't want to risk Underworld lives. But things
The one
have
who
changed.
is the one who's
Your
willing to
arrival
do what the
constitutes
other
an
won't.
external variable for Svarog. I may not have the full picture, but perhaps you guys have an opportunity to sway him.
No, I can't get over this. I can.
That
think
would be best.
The biggest problem with most of the people we oppose,
Our scheme is coming along nicely.
or basically everyone we
But
oppose
I fear that
in
Svarog
Belobog
just isn't the
is
swing type.
they have the attitude that they are
I
correct and you are
understand when you
not.
get to his territory.
That's true.
Things never run smoothly down there.
Always hard to convince people who believe they can do. They are never.
What about you, Miss Silvermane? You're the only one here that isn't compelled to do or die with Svarog. I'd like to hear your plan.
Oh, the underworld is still a part of Belobog. If Svarog's existence constitutes a threat to the people here, I will of course stand with you.
Excellent. An enlightened answer, young lady. And spoken like a
Seriously,
true
the
successor
mouth.
to the guardianship.
Not getting over.
Seeing as we're all on the same side, there's no reason to delay. Let's go.
Let's just
I've
imagine that
arranged
all
for a
the
guide to take
NPCs
you
of
to
this world are trained ventriloquists.
Yeah, let's go.
This is a planet of ventriloquists. We are the weird ones.
Wildfire's relationship with Svarog has been hostile for a long time now. Accompanying you would only lead to misunderstandings. We'll be nearby, awaiting orders. If things go south, we'll be there in no time. Zila, perhaps you can take our outsider friends the rest of the way.
I'm on it, boss.
Ow. There we go. To walk around town, just teleport.
You don't,
Hook again.
haha.
Hook? You.
This I really wasn't expecting.
So, the moles are a part of Wildfire.
That's right. It's me, Pitch Dark Hook the Great.
All children are
What do you
good.
want?
Right?
Yeah, he's good.
Kiddo, I think there's been a misunderstanding.
And there's the Koski.
Yeah.
I will be your guide, friends, by order of Chief Oleg. I gotta say I'm a little upset at the thought of you choosing a toddler over your old buddy Sampo.
All right, don't get started. But I want to ask you something. Everyone in Wildfire knows the location of Svarog's lair. Why do we need you as a guide?
What attribute was Shampoovier again? I know his pad.
I don't know.
Like, by his coloring, he seems like a void type. Or electric.
The thing is, the elements don't really follow the character.
That's true.
Rania is wind, Gepard is water, Bailu is electric, despite all of her attacks using water.
That's true, that's true. You can't go by appearance. I mean, Hazla through Animo.
Yeah.
I remember he's a debuffer.
My specialty's in the field, perhaps. Wildfire may know where the base is, but have they ever been inside?
Have you?
You've been inside?
No, but I felt my way around the outside and picked up more than a few clues. I can help you. You have my word. Hey, what are you trying to say? Name me someone above or below ground that walks the dock like Sampo Koski.
True, no one does it like him.
Don't like the way he said that.
My legacy will prove that Sampo Koski was nothing but a willing and devoted servant of...
Oh, enough. Jeez, we believe you, okay? Show us the way already.
Great! Stay close.
Sampo, are we there yet?
Do you have to ask every other minute, Missy? 2 more?
This
Grenade
is
launcher.
Svarog's lair? I thought it'd be cold and lifeless.
Many vagrants are staying here temporarily. Their homes were overrun by monsters.
Isn't it dangerous for them to make camp right under Svarog's metal nose?
No. Svarog may be ruthless, but he never attacks without reason. For those with no home, this is actually a safe place to be. If I hadn't moved away when I did, I'd probably be where they are right now.
I still can't believe she has a grenade launcher.
Yep.
It's always the mellow looking ones. Healer has a grenade.
heavy gate. Okay, watch this! Open sesame!
Please don't tell me you expected that to work. There's the most...
Is
you know.
that a secret code or something?
No, it's just March 7th.
It's an imaginary password that children like to use. And I don't think it's going to be of much use.
I was just about to get into those before Miss March's colorful attempt. Luckily for us, I've already figured out the mechanism for this gate. They don't just let any Joe Schmo in and out of Bosphorog's territory. I mean, if you want to see the big cheese himself, you need certification.
Certification?
Correct. Only prospectors with the right certification can get in or out. These prospectors collect mechanical remnants from all over the underground and then bring them to Svarog for him to repair. Honestly, it's a very profitable little venture. If only I'd beaten them to it. They'd be calling me Sampo Bosky by now.
Time out. Where do we get this certification?
Oh, that's simple. You see the robots over by the Vagrants? They're all Svarog scouts. Every one of them is commanded to maintain order here. Apart from them keeping a watchful eye on these hooligans, another one of their duties is processing. Anyone who wants to become a prospector has to pass a test from these walking stoplights first. Not a clue. I never had the urge to go on a Svarog suicide mission before. You guys are the ones that want in. Why not go and ask the robots?
It feels like the people here are all under the supervision of robots. This would be unthinkable on the surface. Robots are merely tools in the overworld.
Robots are
Don't
human
take
too.
Svarog as an ordinary robot. He's, special. This has to be one of them, right?
It looks so... lame.
Is it even awake in there? Maybe it's broken down. That scared me.
Protocol. Initiating. Scanning. Verifying. Certification failure. Subject has yet to obtain access permissions. Launching processing.
Huh? Are we starting now?
Launching stage 1 processing. Please listen to the following question. Who is the reigning champion of the Internal Combustion Engine Rap Tournament?
What?
Infernal construction what now? How would we know anything
For the
about
record,
that?
You're supposed to
Sampo,
walk around the
do you know
settlement
the
and talk
answer?
to people. I did not do any of that. I just guessed and got it right on the first try.
Sampo Gasky always does
I
that.
just want to brag
Wait,
about that.
what did it say again?
Aren't you supposed to be dependable?
Well, I don't know everything. Sometimes you gotta ask around if you want to know the answer. Don't panic. Let's listen in to what the Vagrants are talking about. We might just hit the
Gotta
jackpot.
brush off our Persona 5 listening to gossip skills.
Yep.
Please answer the following question. Who is the reigning champion of the Internal Combustion Engine Rap Tournament?
What is a rap tournament?
What do you think a rap tournament is?
Like a rap battle? Let's...
Incorrect answer. Certification result.
You know, friends, if you don't know the answer, you...
Reassessing. Subject threat index. High. Initialize.
Combat module.
Wishful thinking.
We still have to take the test after, right?
I don't know. I never got this far. I just got it right.
Turn it up. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Get him, Herda!
Naughty child.
It's literally a bullet!
Yeah.
suppose.
This button says system reset.
System reset. Please extend.
My right hand? So this is the...
Great. Only 2 more steps to go. Let's move.
Well, looks like you got it.
Let's go! Who needs to get the answer right? Just fight your way through!
For the record, the answer was 88 degrees bedrock.
Okay, that was my first guess, but I don't know. Let's just fight our way through all
Protocol.
of these. That's more my
Initiating.
style.
Scanning. I'm so sick of repeating this.
Listen, Labon's got attitude.
Huh? What did this bucket of bolts just say?
Seems like this one's got a temper.
Let's get this over with. Did you get your first certification?
You mean this? Here.
Yeah, whatever. Here comes your question. Listen up, riddle me this. A microcrystalline unit should be connected to which component?
You got Serval. You should know this.
Microcrystalline unit.
Huh? Lucky guess. Now I have to do this again.
Booyah!
Put your hand out.
Mark, put your hand out.
Yeah.
Huh? Me again? It hurts, you know. Ow.
There, 1 step left. Now get out of here and leave me in peace.
Right. Person didn't get 8 hours of sleep. Ew.
If there's medicine, it'll come in handy.
I really want to know if that's...
Yes.
Whatever the case, we'll need it to identify.
There's something wrong with this one.
Protocol. Initialization failure.
Not encouraging.
This will be your
System
favorite kind of
restoration
test.
failure. Core module damaged. External threat detected.
Let's fight it!
Threat elimination activated. Initializing combat module.
Finally, no more racking our brains. This rust bucket's about to meet its maker.
Stab first.
I've no interest in conflict.
This song's for you.
Turn it up. Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Time to twirl.
I remember the kitty.
Nap time.
Fighting is meaningless.
So he says.
Fighting.
Time to twirl.
That'll take more than medicine.
You can just heal him.
Yay.
That's better.
Don't worry
Pretty good
about
crowd
me.
today.
Learn how to behave now.
Let me try and reset its system.
Certification system online. Please extend your right hand.
Why is it always me?
Haha.
How come it hurt even more than the other two? At least that's the final step.
Thank you,
Get in
March.
now, right?
Your sacrifice will
Varog's
not be in vain.
certification system is no match for us.
This better work. Let's get back to the gate and give it a go.
Let's get up.
Open sesame!
See? Not so bad having Sampo on the team after all, huh? Right? Chief Oleg knew all along that I...
Yeah. Thank you very much.
I'll commend you to the chief. No need to waste your time.
All right. Well, let me issue a warning now. Everything from here on out is uncharted territory. We must proceed with the utmost caution.
Now to set the record straight with Svarog. Let's get in there.
Dude, did anyone hear what I just said?
We did. We just elected to not acknowledge.
A gate? Oh, why is there another gate here?
It looks like this gate has a more complicated structure than the last one.
Sampo, what is this? Huh?
And he
Sampo?
bolted.
Oh, where did he run off to? He was just here a second ago.
This isn't the first time.
It's that same type of robot again. Ugh, please don't tell me there's another round of processing.
Visitors for Svarog detected. Protocol initiating. Scanning. Verifying.
Are we gonna smash this one too? Oh, count me in.
So violent.
Certification failure. Subject has yet to obtain access permissions. Request rejected. Visitors must acquire access permissions from Ms. Clara. Clara?
Sounds doable.
Oh, the girl we saw in the Great Mine? We need to get permissions from her? What's she got to do with this? Family. Huh, weird.
Don't trouble yourself about it. We need to find her.
How many steps?
I don't know if this will work, but it's worth a try. Where is Clara right now?
Obtaining audio data. Please wait.
The energy core's bearing component is broken. If we don't repair it soon, the settlement will be pitch black. Timmy, I'm going back to Rivet Town. Maybe I can recover some usable components. You need to guard the gate while I'm gone.
Recording recovery complete. Resuming execution of Clara's commands.
She went back? But we were just there. Sounds like we better head over again.
Are you gonna be meeting Svarog anytime today?
Wait, you guys went sightseeing in another town?
It wasn't as fun as you think.
That little girl heading into the Fragmentum all by herself? Ugh, it doesn't bear thinking about. Her strength belies her appearance, but even so...
You don't look so tough yourself. Well, let's find her. Svarog's not going anywhere.
This is a big town. Where should we start?
Clara said she was going to find components, right? Let's start with Nat's storage room.
Time to twirl!
Time to twirl.
Time
Let's rock!
Time for a shot.
Fighting is
Very
meaningless.
specific kind of shot.
Time to twirl! Turn it up! Honored to meet me.
I'm okay.
I've no interest in conflict.
Time to twirl! Time to twirl!
Time to twirl.
Naughty child. Nap time.
Pretty good crowd today.
Let's rock! What are you looking at?
Fighting is meaningless.
A delicate operation.
What the frick?
I've no interest in conflict.
Time to twirl!
Now would be a good time to use Nat's burst.
Right.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Keep up! Oh dear!
That's better.
Time to twirl!
Past victories don't guarantee future ones.
Jeez,
Indeed
someone's
they
a Debbie
don't.
Downer.
What?
Yep, better take the long way round. puzzles this time.
Isn't this the robot that was following Clara around?
Oh no! Not Suzerain!
These can openers all look the same. How can you tell them apart?
Shh. It's about to say something. Listen.
Initializing self-repair module. Initialization failure. Clara, in danger. Must protect.
In danger? What do you mean?
Workshop. Target must be eliminated.
How graceful. Provide us with the necessary information, just as you are about to do.
Wait. Does it mean that a monster appeared over at the workshop? Clara, she...
Not good. She's in danger. Quick, let's head over to the workshop and check it out. I know the...
Oops. To save Clara! Ah, God.
For our light.
Just as we feared. There's something big over there. And there's Clara! We have to save her!
Let's go. No need to fear. We have the numerical advantage.
Move carefully. The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
This
song's
is the
for
exact
you.
time to use it.
What are you looking at?
You should probably use Herta's too.
You know.
Otherwise this will hurt a lot.
That's better. Do you know who I am?
You are a puppet.
This big diamond! It's all yours!
I've no interest in conflict.
Let's rock! Honored to meet me.
Time for a shot. Just
Healer
in
is in
time.
need of healing.
Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Physician heal myself.
Fighting is meaningless.
What are you looking at?
Oh, God.
You're in trouble.
Oh, we're so gonna lose.
I think you should probably bring March as well as Herta.
Yeah.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it!
Weak.
Shut up.
Yeah, replace Danhung and Serval with,
Yeah.
you know, Kylus.
You mean...
Just as we feared, there's...
Let's go. No.
Freeze it.
Oh, great. A walk in the park. Phew! Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move!
Let's go.
Ah, thanks a lot. Try that again. Tough luck running into me. Here.
Naughty child. That's better.
How appropriate. You can't run. Told you I could fight. Phew! Do you know who I am? This big diamond! yet? Here!
Let's make it quick. Yeah!
That's better.
Much better. Rules are made to be broken.
Gotta try hard sometime. Watch this awesome move!
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
No time to be stingy when you're
My
winning.
turn!
Shush! Shush!
Phew! Honored to meet me.
This is our chance.
Nap time.
Time to twirl!
I'm okay.
Try that again! Here!
Time for a shot.
What are you looking at?
Let's go.
Yeah! You can't run!
Nap time.
Tough luck running into me! Phew! Honored to meet me. Try that again. Gotta try hard sometimes. Watch this awesome move. Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours!
Naughty child.
Oh, we're almost
My
there.
turn! Here!
Break tail broken.
Are you okay, Clara? Are you hurt?
Thanks, everyone. I'm fine. Just a few scratches.
You shouldn't be running around by yourself. It's too dangerous. What are you looking for here?
There's a fault with one of the energy supply units at the base. If I don't repair it soon, everyone at the settlement will be affected. I
keep
knew there
going
was a
here by
workshop in
yourself,
this
though.
town, so I
It
wanted
wasn't
to
a
try my
long
luck
shot,
here.
Perkin.
I found all the components I need, but then I ran into a monster. You guys saved me. I'll tell Mr. Svarog about it. Huh? What do you need to see him for? I can pass him a message.
No. This time, we need to set things straight with him, face to face. Can you take us to meet him?
But Mr. Svarog doesn't like talking to others, especially Wildfire.
Don't I know it? But he's evaded communication with us for too long. This time, we have to see him.
I know you're working hard for the people down here, but Mr. Svarog doesn't trust human emotions. He only trusts his calculation results. So
Listen,
I can't
there is
take
a
you to see
movie
him.
by
If Mr. Svarog and you had a
Sylvester
fight,
Stallone. I
someone
think that
would
was
get
his
hurt
name.
for sure. Maybe
all
even
about
bystanders.
breaking out of a prison. And one of the bad guys insisted that his calculations were perfect.
Not everything can be measured with numbers. Fight with mathematicians.
Listen, kid, you...
Clara, you said it yourself before, right? Svarog's duty is to protect the underworld and preserve the civilization here. We have the same wish. Why would he refuse to cooperate with us?
I know Mr. Svarog. He isn't affected by other people's wishes. He only follows logical judgments.
Some logic that is.
Terrible things are happening on this world. Mr. Svarog thinks that the overworld will end soon.
What?
According to his calculation results, the strength of the Underworlders won't be enough to prevent the disaster. His plan is to keep the Underworlders away from the source of the disaster so they can survive for longer.
Or longer.
Does he know where the source of the disaster is?
Isn't that just putting us in a cage? It's ridiculous. What difference does it make if our death gets postponed a couple of days? How is that better than putting up a fight?
I'm sorry. I really can't help you with this. If you don't mind, I still have important things to do. I'll go back now.
Clara!
It's no use, Zila. She's made up her mind. I could tell from her expression. We will have to think of another way.
That's no ordinary kid. So young and yet so stubborn? No, intelligent?
She's incisive and determined. In sharp contrast to you, March.
Did you really have to add that last part?
It looks like we'll have to get past Clara if we want to speak to Svarog. If we circumvent Clara and the gate, Svarog will only identify us as intruders. He'll be even more likely to give us the cold shoulder.
Isn't a robot shoulder cold to begin with?
Clara mentioned Svarog's calculation results many times.
So we just gotta change the rules?
The strength of the Underworlders won't be enough to prevent the disaster. Those were her exact words. For me, that's our starting point.
So, you think Svarog's logic has a hole in it?
No. His calculation is correct. At its current strength, it is highly unlikely that Wildfire would be able to resolve the problems stemming from the Stellaron. However, that calculation didn't take the present situation into account. There's a new variable yet to be added to the equation.
Us?
Precisely. If we can make Svarog believe in us, we can almost certainly overturn the result of his calculation, and we'll be one step closer to peace talks.
But how can we get him to do that? Showing him some of our photos wouldn't cut it, right?
There's always a way. But first, we have to convince Clara. I assume she must be on her way back to the robot settlement. Let's catch up with her.
Who knew it would take this much work just to eat with one robot?
Yep.
She turned that way, quick!
This is a very fast elf compared to the ones I'm deal with in Genshin.
Huh? Where'd she
Our
go?
elevator's so good.
We just saw her go this way. We'll just have to head straight and keep looking.
Or, you know, we could just have the map tell us. Sanctuary. Such an illusion.
Vision.
What are the odds that the robot's weakness just so happens to be the ones of the characters you turned into?
What a coincidence!
Time for the main event.
I just wish there was something in all attack that took all their shields.
I mean, if you have Demon Code, you have something similar.
Time to twirl!
Boom, 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 boom.
Time to twirl!
Time for the main event.
Turn it up! Oh dear.
Oh dear.
Time for a shot.
Past victories don't guarantee future ones. Worth our while.
Why won't it?
Boo!
I can't figure it out. Oh, it's you. You came with me after all.
Everyone points this out, but this is a snowy region and Clara's barefoot.
I know. Not to mention, I don't imagine the sanitary hygienic conditions on the ground are particularly stellar. Does she not have any infections?
Maybe she just lost feeling in her legs.
Are you repairing this installation, Clara? Hit a snack?
Huh? How did you know?
The dimensions and wear of these two roller components look very different from the rest of the unit. You must have only just replaced them. You replaced the damaged components, but the unit isn't starting up as normal. That's what you're trying to figure out.
Look at Mr. Brainiac
right?
over here.
I mean, he literally lives in the library. He's got a futon there and everything.
Yeah, I fixed a lot of things before, but I never had to repair one as complicated as this.
Why isn't Svarog helping you?
I don't want to disturb him. This installation was accidentally damaged by two of the vagrants. If Mr. Svarog finds out, they'll get in big trouble.
You know, Clara, if you're too kind, people can take advantage of you.
I think I found the source of the problem. You replaced the rollers, but the bearing is causing a jam. And there's a misalignment. You two, give me a hand. We should be able to fix it between us.
More fixing? I'm getting good at this.
Can we really fix this?
Relax, we got this. Right, Don Hung?
Less asking, more helping.
Whoa, it lit up. Thanks, guys.
No need. We hardly lifted a finger. So, the settlement's energy supply problem is solved for the time being?
Yes. The people on the outskirts don't need to worry about heat or light now. I know that you're good people. You helped a lot of the injured in the mine, and you risked going into the town for supplies. If there's any other way I can help you, I'll do my best. But this...
How are we gonna convince her?
Make something up.
The variable is... our arrival! No outsiders set foot in the underground for over a decade. Clara, you're observant, right? Take a look at us. Do we look like underworlders?
Well, you do look very different from other people.
Right! That's because we're not from here. We've never been a factor in Svarog's calculations. And if those calculations are based solely on the strength of the underworlders, then the results don't apply to the present situation.
When did Svarog start doing his calculations, Clara?
It was a long time ago. The same time the underworld was sealed off.
And he never bothered to update them?
Nothing ever changed.
Circumstances have changed since then. There's a Silvermane guard down here now. Is that part of Svarog's calculation? Not to mention we're...
I don't want to start blaring out that we're aliens off the top of our lungs, but...
There's just no way that Svarog's calculations would have included variables like us, you know?
Different planet? Don't treat me like a child. Those are just made-up stories that grown-ups like to tell. I don't...
Hey, G and March aren't lying, Clara. I believe them.
Branya, do you really?
I know how you feel, Clara. You want new hope for the underground, but you don't want anyone to get hurt in the process, right? I also have doubts,
But my gut tells me that March, Dan Hung, and she, they are the new hope this world has been waiting for. Let them meet Svarog, and let's see if his calculation result is any different. For you, for him, there's no harm in trying, right?
Okay, I'll take you to see Mr. Svarog.
Really? Awesome!
So we do get to meet that robot sometime today.
I understand now.
I hope.
Trying to change Mr. Svarog's mind on my
You're
own
almost
would
there.
take forever. Even if I kept trying until I was all grown up, I don't think I could do it. And all the while, people would be getting sick, losing their homes, and fighting. Just like in the mine. I don't want that to happen. If you guys really believe that you can convince Mr. Svarog, then I need to be brave too. Everyone, follow me.
Branya, I didn't know you'd stick up for us like that back there. Well said.
It was nothing, I just said what I truly felt.
Might be because Dan Hung's but he's the only one here wearing sneakers. Literally everyone else, including Herta, is wearing heels.
Well, classic Hoyoverse.
They're not as extreme as like those stilettos, but still heels.
Welcome back, Miss Clara.
Timmy, open the gate, please. I want to see Mr. Svarog.
Outsiders detected. Do you wish to permit access?
It's okay. They're all my guests.
Command received. Access restriction terminal unlocked. Welcome back, Miss Clara and guests.
If you can, please try not to upset Mr. Svarog.
It's okay, Clara. We're here to reason with him.
I'll leave negotiations to you guys. They're not my strong point.
Gee, who could have guessed?
Negotiating with robots. I can't say I've tried it before.
Are you ready?
He's literally right at the front gate. At the front.
I'm back, Mr. Svarog.
I see that the energy supply system is back online. Thank you, Clara. But why have you brought them?
Mr. Svarog, they want to talk to you about going to the surface.
Analyzing. Analysis result. Target does not belong to Wildfire. Background unknown. Classification unknown.
I want to know why a robot is wearing.
He is a shonen.
Also, does he have knees?
Yes.
A robot with knees. First time I've ever seen
You
it.
have arrived on Clara's recommendation. I will give you an opportunity to speak.
Oh, hey, sounds like he's willing to communicate. Quick, time to smooth talk him.
An inadequate pretext. You are not from the underground. You have no right to represent underworld humanity.
You won't listen to anyone from the underworld.
Yeah!
Proceed with your central point. Do not waste this world's valuable time.
He cut you off completely. This guy.
Stay focused. Remember, we have to make him see that we're a variable in the calculation.
Stellaron. Searching database. Access denied. Discussing Stellaron with unauthorized targets. Prohibited. You are broaching a secret that lies at the heart of this world. A secret that should remain unknown to humanity. Reassessing targets. Threat index raised. I demand that you reveal your true intention.
We're trying to tell you our true intention.
As expected. He knows of the Stellaron, but it's a restricted topic.
We've come this far. Out with it already. Just be straight with him. Everything depends on it.
Historical records state that humanity has already made multiple efforts to engage with the Stellaron. Without exception, these efforts have been motivated by human greed, attempts to secure the article for a selfish end. As instructed by the architects, any attempt to engage with the Stellaron will result in grave consequences. Reassessing. Target threat index critical.
Always think they're right, these.
What should we do? This is going from bad to worse.
Alright, let's go with Seal's approach.
Powers of calculation suck!
Target hostility significantly exceeds base index. Calculation result remains unchanged. Peacekeeping protocol temporarily disengaged. Requesting extermination protocol launch.
Extermination? In the literal sense?
Peace talks are over. March. Prepare for combat.
Mr. Svarog, please don't!
Leave, Clara.
Clara, it's dangerous here. Find somewhere to hide.
Looks like we have to take action after all.
Prototype number 3. Monitoring automaton Svarog. Extermination protocol launch. Successful. Annihilation permitted. Purge initiated.
Oh, frick!
You're fine. You're fine.
Really? Are we?
No, you can still take 2 hits if they're aimed at Berta and Natasha.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. This sanctuary is but a vision.
Ready to lose yourself?
There we go, that's what.
You can fight it, or rock with it!
Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours!
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Don't worry about
Songs
me.
for you.
Executing annihilation. Executing operation.
Honored to meet me.
Yikes.
That's better.
Don't worry about me.
Pretty good crowd today.
Let's rock!
Analysis complete.
Connection!
God dang it.
How can you put up your best fight without a doctor on the battlefield? All of you, stay focused. I'm right behind you.
So that's where shampoo went.
Nat, how did you...
Guess you guys had a bad talk, huh? Luckily, Sampo's got your back.
Sampo! I knew you'd be involved somehow.
Sampo's face reminds me of a tanuki.
Base breached. Armed wildfire personnel detected. Assessing. All subjects are high-risk individuals. Commencing complete annihilation.
How are these people?
Initiated. Calculating result.
Move carefully. The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it, or rock with it!
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Do you know who I am? This big diamond! It's all yours!
Time for a shot.
Ready to jam.
Push forward. Value exceeds threshold. High-risk individual.
I've no interest in conflict.
Herta!
Yeah, you better destroy the hand.
Naughty child. That's better.
Don't worry
Pretty good
about
crowd
me.
today. Keep up!
Executing annihilation. Executing operation.
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
First?
And it's okay, you can target Smarog.
Turn it up! Oh dear!
Calculating result. Analysis complete.
But I'm a doctor.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it!
Time to twirl!
Keep up!
Honored to meet me.
Initiated. Executing operation.
The truth of life and death. The sanctuary is but a vision. Break!
This song's for you.
Module overload. Calculating result. Value exceeds threshold. Executing annihilation.
Rip. I recommend bringing Herta, since she can break his shield faster.
That is Herta!
Oh, sorry, not Herta, Asta.
I know, that was what I was gonna do.
I'm back, Mr. Svarog.
I have to go through this entire thing
I
again!
see that the energy supply system is back online. Thank you, Clara.
Move carefully.
Alright, let's get him!
Use Asta's first.
Everything is ordained by the stars. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Move carefully.
Initiated. Executing operation.
Already?!
Who will it be? Let's rock.
Naughty child. Nap time.
Who invited you?
Executing annihilation. Calculating result.
No manners, huh? Who will it be?
Analysis complete.
The show must
Go
go.
Serval.
Move carefully.
Sanctuary.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. The sanctuary
I don't think it
is
was
but a vision.
necessary to use the Ashes first.
Everything is ordained by the stars.
Oh, because you're at full health, so it literally won't do anything.
Oh, that's true. Whoop.
Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing.
Ready to lose yourself? You can fight it or rock with it!
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it.
Initiated. Executing operation.
Who invited you?
That's better.
Pretty good crowd today.
Let's rock.
Fighting is meaningless.
Scared yet? Huh?
Naughty child.
Ready to jam.
Push forward. Value exceeds threshold. Evaluating variables.
No
there
interest
goes
in
our healer.
Oh, let's see.
Executing annihilation. Calculating results.
Just asked us first.
Everything is ordained by the stars. Oh, stars, give these trailblazers your blessing. Turn it up.
Fighting is meaningless.
This song's for you. Keep up.
This time.
You can fight it or rock with it.
The truth of life and death, revealed in an instant. The sanctuary is but a vision. Quick!
Just in time. Just a little something. Think nothing of it. That'll take more than medicine. That's better.
Don't worry about me.
Executing operation. Analysis complete.
I want to know more.
There goes the shield breaker.
Pretty good crowd today.
Turn it up.
Initiated. Calculating results. Module
Naughty
overload.
child. Just in time. Just a little
Fine, just
something. Think nothing of it.
Single-mindedly target Svarog.
Plan right now.
Let's rock.
Executing operation. Value exceeds threshold.
First.
No interest in conflict. The sanctuary is but a vision. Quick!
Ready to lose yourself?
close.
You can fight it or rock with it.
Fighting is meaningless.
We made it! Down hug! Woo!
Please don't hurt Mr. Svarog.
Oh, they really animated that face.
Clara. You.
Mr. Svarog can't fight anymore. Please. Please don't hurt him.
Claire. Ra.
Mr. Svarog, don't push yourself any further. Can you tell them what you know? Mr. Svarog, you said you were willing to make all my wishes come true, right? My biggest wish right now is for everyone to work together. Like family. Recently, I learned something new. Calculation results can't always bring people happiness, even if the world outside the cage isn't beautiful. People still want to know what it's like.
Assessment system reset. Successful. Processing variables. Variable 1. Clara's request. Variable 2. Outsider's intentions. Updated assessment result. Transference of decision-making authority to outsiders. Outsiders are granted access to Stellaron intelligence.
So we did it? Yeah, without her, even if we defeated Svarog, there's no way he'd have given us access to the intel, right?
I hope his memory bank really does contain data on the Stellaron.
Is this it, Nat? Us? Wildfire? The Underworld? Did we win?
No, Zila. Our battle, their battle. It's just beginning.
How ominous.
Finally. We finally made it to this point.
What's up? Nervous?
No. But I do have an aching feeling in my chest. I'm ready. Reveal the truth. I'm listening.
Oh. Let's heal first. Heal first.
I have finished collating the Stellaron data and records. Do you wish to proceed, outsiders? Requesting database materials cache, serial number 13175. Encryption level highest. Request approved. Transmission.
This is the fruit of many years of research, Madam Guardian. The evidence is irrefutable. This so-called Stellaron is the source of all the destruction.
The people will struggle to accept this conclusion, Doctor. If we were to tell them that the almighty Elisa Rand activated this thing and triggered the eternal freeze...
It's the truth, madam. The truth won't change with the opinions of the people. The reports before you are the precious result of painstaking effort on the part of Belobog's greatest scholars. You must trust the weight of its conclusion.
I have never doubted you, Doctor. On the contrary, I am resolute in the face of this conclusion. From the moment I took up this mantle, that voice, their voice, has made its home in my mind. I cannot shake them. I shouldn't be telling you this. Let's return to your research, Doctor. I'm afraid I cannot make these reports known to the public, unless...
Unless what? Please, proceed, madam.
Unless you have found a way to completely destroy the Stellaron.
I understand. In the name of preservation, I will fulfill this mission.
Cache number 13175. Transmission complete. Next transmission. Cache number 24830.
I don't understand, Doctor. Why do we have to hide such valuable research results away? They're the work of a lifetime.
You're still young, child. There will come a day, when you do understand. This Supreme Guardian, she sees further than you or I. All the decisions are for the security of Belobog.
Are they?
I just think it's a shame. Our research has hit an obstacle. Meanwhile, your results will be buried in the snow.
Don't be upset, child. You still have lots of time ahead of you. When you find a way to destroy the Stellaron, our efforts will have been worth it.
Cache number 24830. Transmission complete. Next transmission.
This is... Why is there a robot here?
During his life, this was Dr. Mearsheimer's personal robot bodyguard. I heard it's a prototype from the Great War. Since the doctor and his assistants passed away, it's remained here. It hasn't moved an inch.
Oh, I see. Let's start. We must unearth the doctor's research conclusions. All of them.
Madam Guardian, I've found them. All the documents are here.
Good. That'll do.
Madam Guardian, what should we do with the robot?
It would seem a great waste to destroy it. Find someone to reset its system, and then arrange for it to be sent to the underworld. I hear that the development group is in need of a robot with defense capabilities.
Yes, madam.
I'm sorry, Doctor. But these results must be taken care of by the architects. One day, somebody will be able to carry out your behest.
Cache number 57614.
So, the truth is clear now.
And it would appear that they never succeeded. Now only one question remains. Why would Cocolia exhibit such a sudden change in her attitude towards us?
Branya, are you okay?
I'm fine. I just feel a little faint. Why? Why, Mother? Maybe she wasn't aware. Maybe she...
I'm sorry. It's no use lying to yourself, Branya. It's time for you to make a decision.
Hey, can I have a word with you? I know that we'll need time to process this new information, but we have to decide on our next plan as soon as possible. The furnace core. The path to the surface is close at hand now. Thank you. What you've done has brought new hope to the underworld. Now, we have to wait and see. But maybe this will lead to a new lease on life. Well, you should really be thanking Sampo. If it weren't for his intel, we wouldn't have made it in time. As Wildfire's leader, I couldn't simply look on while you fought on our behalf. We had to come help.
Huh? Huh? So you're the real chief? What about Oleg?
Oleg has always acted on my behalf. He helps me deal with all manner of problems in the underworld.
Ow. She was really
Thanks
the
to
chief all
him, I'm
along.
able to make time for the people. I do my best to make sure that they have everything they need. At the same time, I was formulating a plan to deal with Svarog. Your arrival unraveled that carefully crafted yet rudimentary plan. And for that, you have my utmost thanks. A person is defined by their actions alone. I think that's how the saying goes. If the underworld recovers its freedom, the people will see you as heroes. However, even though Svarog is no longer sealing off the furnace core, there's no way that we undergrounders could go pouring onto the surface. That cold-blooded Supreme Guardian has used lies and tricks to keep the surface separated from the underground. If she detects any change in the underworld, I don't know what she might resort to. As for Wildfire, we need more time to build up our strength. Of course, there's no doubt about that. So I'll be sending someone I trust to go with you.
Seele.
Didn't she tell you? In private, she insisted on accompanying you. Don't let her carefree nature fool you. She's actually very discerning and can read a situation like no one else. Seele is a talented scout and a quick thinker. She takes decisive action. She'll definitely be able to help you. Not to mention, you also have Branya now. You're right. But with Seele by her side, I know she'll recover.
I don't feel like third wheeling.
Hey, when's the last time you got some rest? I heard that you've been on your feet looking for Svarog since Rivet Town. Health is everything. You won't be much use if you neglect yours. Let Wildfire take care of the furnace core for now. You head back and recuperate. If you're lucky, perhaps tomorrow you can return to the overworld.
Alright, I'd say that's a good place to call it a day.